We here at the Game Saloon Riff Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks for April 20th, 2013, with your host, Peacemaker2448.
And Rampant Epsilon.
Hey, it's that unofficial pot smoker day.
You beat me to making the comment.
Well, it doesn't help that I follow a legitimate pot smoker on Twitter. And his ghost toilet. I'm sorry, the toilet is entertaining.
I'm not even.
It came from a story from him when he was high. Because he thought his toilet was haunted.
No, I wasn't meaning about you following a toilet.
Oh.
I was more meaning about, I'm not even going to ask you about why you're following a pot smoker.
Oh. Because he's a friend of a Let's Player I watch videos of?
Ah. Now, the toilet thing I completely understand because I follow Spoonie's dog.
And now I follow that Let's Streamer's moldy potato that's in the fridge.
Twitter, the random stuff you can find.
Hey, this is all because the fans of them have decided it's like, oh, I'm just going to start a Twitter for that. Yeah, KZ's moldy potato. The Let's Player's GFPPM. His roof raccoon that he had on the roof that he was complaining about. I followed that Twitter just because. And then get pom, as they like to say in the streams. And just like start adding in any kind of P word in there. Just cause. He even started with it too.
Oh boy.
Anyway. We got two shows to recap a bit. First was that show we watched last week, Spice and Wolf. Whole lot of nudity in that show.
I'm not going to say the show was bad.
No.
It just didn't feel complete either.
Yeah, it's slow burn, but it didn't slow burn right. Because a slow burn, you get some stuff, but you're still left with unanswered questions. But you feel good about that. Like Kuga. No, you get some satisfaction, but you still have those unanswered questions in the back of your head from episode to episode that slowly get answered. This show...
Yeah, it was just too slow, it seemed like.
Yeah.
As far as getting information.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now we're doing this, and then we're doing that, and it's like... Okay, it seems like an episode worth of content.
Like I kind of said when we watched it there, I would be fine with giving it a second shot. I just don't know if it would change anything.
picked up in those two episodes, and then it's like, yeah, it's still slow burning, really bad. So, then there's the show we watched the week before,
and that we'll probably end up banning after we get done this week.
Yes.
And then this will become the show that shall not be mentioned.
Yes. Just like the game that shall not be mentioned.
That we mentioned yesterday on TGS.
Yes.
But you know what though? Neither one of us went on our tyrant yesterday about it, and I'm impressed.
Yeah. And that's Kabuto, and fuck happened 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember, and I don't care to try to remember.
Ditto.
It's like we had things with Drake and his interaction with the other two, and that was literally the gist of those 2 episodes, as far as I remember.
As far as I'm concerned, the beginning of 17 can give us enough recap.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I remember like Kabuto killed a worm and made Kagami think he killed it, so he's making his not friend happy. Because Tendo doesn't have any friends.
No. The show ain't worth me giving a reference. No.
Oh.
I started to. I caught myself there.
But a little bit on related news. Recently, the Decade novel has gotten some summaries of it. First of all, Narutaki's a vampire. The mystery has been solved, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can all stop giving a shit. People will still give a shit because it was written by a brand new writer and was kind of crappy. So,
oh god,
they described Goron as a rhinoceros beetle instead of a Hercules beetle, or not? Is that right? Rhinoceros beetle has the big horn, correct? And Hercules has the pincers.
Oh,
I think that's right.
I'm not up on my beetleology.
Oh. Well, considering writers are based on designs are based off beetles. Oh, not beetles, just insects in general.
Yeah, you kind of can't say beetles.
Yeah.
Because I think Kabuto has kind of shown us that one.
Yeah, Kabuto's a beetle. The original writer, original Ichigo and Nigo were based off grasshoppers.
Well, if you think about secondary writers, Zabi and Drake, neither one are beetles.
Yeah, one's a bee and the other's dragonfly. Although technically the second writer of Kabuto is a beetle. I say technically the secondary writer because he is technically the secondary writer instead of, like the first 4 other writers we meet in the show before him, I think. But as a part of the Decade novel, this alternate take on the Decade story went to Kabuto's world, and that's the world we watch. And the one we watched. Yeah. And they ran Nintendo Soichi, being the dick that he is. And apparently he beat up Tsukasa, Decade, and Kaito, the end, with only a pair of chopsticks. If you think I'm lying, I'm not.
I don't know how to take that.
From what I read, the Kabuto part can be summed up as this: Kabuto's so good, girl. He is the best. He's the best around. That's
okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. Now you've done asked for it. That was twice. I've got to now.
Okay.
Well, when you walk the path of heaven, then that tends to happen.
Yeah. That's pretty much how the Kabuto part can be summed up. And apparently, I'd say that's the most accurate out of the 3 between Den-O and Kuga. Because they turned Godai, they had Godai in there, the original Kuga, but they had him act like Onodore from Decade. And he couldn't say Decade right for God knows what reason. And then Ryotaro from Den-O didn't really act like Ryotaro from Den-O. And apparently Momotaro's was polite. Which is like, what? Momotaro's being nice and polite? Bullshit! No! He is sarcastic. He gives a nickname to everyone. Bullshit! At least from the 30-some-odd episodes I watch of Den-O, Momotaro's gives a nickname to everybody. He is not polite to anyone. That is his thing. How dare you make him a nice guy? Ryotaro is the nice guy. Anyway, that's the little thing that came out today this past. Well, the full summary came out today, and that's where I got the Kabuto thing from. I kind of knew about the Narataki being a vampire thing for a few days now, because why not? Maybe this will make people realize, this is never going to be revealed, right? You should stop giving a shit, right? I mean, the main guy behind Decade, flat out said that Superhero Ties In was too early to reveal Narutaki's origins. So honestly, you should just stop giving a shit, like I have, because I don't care who the fuck Narutaki is. For all I care, he just loves to cosplay as different past writer villains, and just wants to pester Decade because he wants to. He's got nothing better to do. Every time he disappears behind a dimensional wall, he just goes to his home and is like, I fucked over Decade. I messed with Decade today. I'm gonna go fix me a cup of joe. Anyway, this week for Kabuto, we're watching, probably for the final time, 17 and 18. Restored Memories and Farewell Gone. So wait, Gone's going away by the end of these 2 episodes? But we learned so much about her! She was such a great character! And all of her completing of sentences for Drake and being amnesiac and
basically probably arguably being one of the smartest people there.
That too.
I set you up and you didn't do it. I set you up perfect and you didn't do it.
I was probably not thinking of what you were thinking. What were you thinking?
I was thinking doing the corny little thing that they do. Her completing the sentence and then him, yes, that.
Oh, I was completely not thinking about that because I don't remember these people's sticks because I don't care. The show kind of broke me
because they're stupid. I mean,
the show kind of broke me a couple times. I'm sick of this show. Oh wait, now I remember. Oh yeah, that thing happened with Tendo that got me pissed. He joined up with Zect. Him joining up with Zect. Wasn't that what happened 2 weeks ago?
I think so.
Oh, that little piece of shit scene.
Every week something happens with Tendo and we're like, what? So by this point, it's like, which one?
Okay, now I know why I didn't remember. Because I was trying to block that out subconsciously. Because fuck those 2 episodes. Oh, God. And Glock's not going to join in on the pain this week. Lucky him, that son of a bitch.
Maybe his grandmother told him not to watch this. I'm in a zinging mood right now. And I'm on a roll, too.
Yes.
Boy.
Oh, and Glocky Poo, if you're listening, we miss you.
Kind of. Sort of.
Just a little bit.
Not really.
Yeah.
Kind of more envious of you missing this.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll probably be around next week for what we watch.
Yep.
Anyway, you got 17 queued up and ready?
Of course. Keep in mind, we usually have to wait on Glock, not on me.
True. I asked just to be sure.
I know.
But we're going to start up episode 17 in 3, 2, 1, go!
We did forget to tell them that it was at the bottom of that page, but they should know by now.
True. Now, is it just me, or is the freaking clock up vary between episodes?
Yeah. And varied between parts of episodes.
Yeah. So it's like
I've seen times through this that the clock up lasts for all of about 2 punches, and then that's it, and then it lasts for like 5 minutes, and then end.
More so, I mean like at the speed at which clock up makes the person. Because before we've seen clock up completely stop rainfall. And
Yeah.
here we see clock up not stop bullets in their spot. They're kind of just go really slowly.
I think it might depend on how fast they have to clock up on that.
But how do you vary that? It's a pad that they hit. Or for Zabi, it's just like this movement he does across the belt.
But maybe the clock up is more for matching whatever speed the worm is.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think. Doesn't sound right, but I mean, it's the only rationality I can think of.
Yeah. It made me drop my ice cream. Well, don't you not care about what just happened? Can you look less evil? I mean, seriously. You might as well be the main villain of the show at this point. With how you look right there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta agree with that statement.
Yeah. And this week I have Kabuto up on the big screen. It looks really good. Although the font has this bit of a kind of a blurriness to it. It's not like full on blurry, it's like it's a bit rough.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever I put it on my TV too.
Yeah. Although I think it's just the subtitles. Alright, no, it's also the original text in there. Also, why is Zect in the actual credits for the opening? I just caught that.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, there's like Zect something 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 in the credits for the opening of the show.
Huh. I'll have to catch that on the next episode.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, one-on-one battle.
Mm-hmm. But he doesn't know that. At least not yet.
Well, really it was a one-on-one battle. It just wasn't between him and the worm.
Yeah. He got blew up by the time the bullets hit him. Wait, he's told the story 8 times? Damn. Somebody's super proud of that. Oh, he's going to be so heartbroken when he finds out that Nintendo did it.
Yeah.
Smack it upside the head. That always works. Stop reminding me.
No, his head is too big.
Yes. It's about as big as the actual thing he's holding. Did we just step into a horror movie?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Sorry, she just stepped into a horror movie. Did she need to open that door all dramatic like? Why aren't you being a dick about this whole situation? I mean,
Jeez.
seriously. You think she's lying? Why the fuck would she lie about that? Yeah, it's just getting awkward. Um, oh, a little reference to Fies right there. The clicking of the cell phone numbers. That little
Ah.
sound is from Fies. Oh dear God! Yes, you beat the worm. And
Well,
for
Tendo
some,
just tell him already.
too late. You told the story like 10 times already. 12, 13. And cutting to this that we've seen like 5 times. At least she's got a sense of humor.
More than you can say about Tendo.
Yeah. So weird to say that I probably find her more likable than Tendo.
No.
Yet her entire shtick is to make Tendo look good. You're one to talk. Just saying. Uh, somebody's seriously being super dickish this week.
Yep.
Ah, Wait, Nintendo has a heart?
Wait, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hang on, is this the same Nintendo we've been watching for weeks now? This doesn't feel like the same Nintendo we've watched for weeks now. This feels like a different
No, it does
Nintendo.
not.
It's like, wait, Nintendo gives a shit? I think he give a shit. He gave a shit for anybody. I mean, seriously, what? Did we just turn on a different Kabuto this week?
Seriously.
That's a B guy's gonna try again now, isn't he? Okay.
And you were right.
Yeah.
Called it like a pro.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Oh, this should
Why
be.
do I have a feeling this will be interesting?
Yeah. Seriously, what? Maybe it's just because Daisuke's being the bigger dick this week.
Might be. Maybe. Hey, I know what it is.
What?
Nintendo can't stand being shown up.
Wait, was he just gonna hop down there and get her? That seems like very ineffective. That was fast. I think she's out cold. I recognize the sound that the Worm's doing, but I can't think of what it is.
I can't either. Huh.
Aren't you soft? It has to be that Daisuke's being the bigger dick, which is what Endo's being so soft this week.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it has. I think it's a case of if Tendo can't be the biggest dick, then nobody can.
Are we supposed to not hate you? Because I'm just seriously like, wow, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. There's tough love, and then there's fuck you. But I will say, this is probably the most interesting story they've had so far. Only because it's
Yeah.
not focused on Tendo. That's because it probably involves the only other good character in the show. Well, isn't that convenient? But she didn't say that line.
Well, isn't Zabib being a dick today too?
Yeah. How come it's? Why is it this week that Nintendo is a nice guy? Why the hell does this be after Gone to begin with? Oh wait, no, it's because of Drake.
Yep. Leverage to get him to just join Zact.
Yeah. Also, where's the other Zabi guy? I like him better. Wait, you want Kabuto defeated, but you don't want Drake defeated, even though they've both refused.
Uh,
How the fuck did you dodge that?
he
Without
knew he
clocking
was
up.
gonna do it.
Oh. But how fast did you know the bullet was gonna go?
Probably lucky guess.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he's the main guy, so yeah, kind of got that hero block there.
Yeah. Plot shield. No, you could just tell him who Kabuto is. No, you have that leverage. It's not like they know who the fuck Kabuto is. Wait, is he gonna rider kick it?
Probably. Yep.
No. No, technically gone, it's not all your fault. Daisuke kind of was the dick to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hibiki movie. In case you're wondering, I've seen it. Far better than this show. Just about it's mostly in canon with the show, except for like one thing about it that happens at the end. But otherwise, it's pretty much in canon.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. That actually was a decent episode.
Yeah, but it also shows the problems with Kabuto.
Yeah. When it's not focused around Tendo, it's good.
Yeah, when it's focused on someone besides Tendo, and it's like, oh, we need a writer to be a complete and utter like incomprehensible dick for God knows what reason. Okay, let's have Drake be a dick for no reason.
Which, you know what's funny though? I seriously think that that's the whole reason that Tendo was being how he was.
Yeah.
It was probably a case of he realizes that on a normal basis he's the only one allowed to be a dick. If anyone else tries to take his job, then that just pisses him off.
He's like, now I'm gonna be nice to Gon since you aren't going to be. I'll show you. Yeah, it's hard to be like, oh, Tendo's being a nice guy. He has a heart when he's proven before that he doesn't. Because he said it
Yeah.
himself. He has no friends. Friends are weaknesses. That's his line.
Well, one of his lines.
Yeah. So it's hard for me to buy his niceness without him having an ulterior motive.
Yeah, same here. But like you said, though, that does prove the problem with Kabuto right there.
Yeah. It's exactly what I said about My Little Pony. I found a couple episodes I can like, but it proves what I don't like about the show. When the show is only around one character and her partner or this group of younger characters, the show is fine. It's when they throw in the other characters that it becomes just frustratingly bad.
Honestly, if there was more episodes of Kabuto that were like that one, I would be willing to watch it.
Yeah, because I'd be like, oh, it's like Decade. It's like, oh, it's probably a little worse than Decade, but you know what? I can still watch it.
The problem is, they're not all like that.
Yeah. It took us 17 episodes to find a decent fucking episode.
Yeah.
17!
Out of what, 50 of them?
49.
Close enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, when it takes you 17 episodes to get at least a decent episode, you've got problems.
Uh-huh.
And why did the TGS page go live?
What?
The Gaming Saloon. Well, that answers that question.
What?
Glock's in TeamSpeak right now.
Probably streaming.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't said a word yet. Do you have the sound on for TeamSpeak?
Yeah, I see his mic lighting up, but I don't hear anything.
That's because he's not saying anything. It's just background noise. It's like him clicking a mouse. That's it.
That's the clicking. I thought it might have been you.
No, that's him.
Okay.
I'm not clicking anything. I'm doing my shuffle of cards.
You know, everyone watching this is probably thinking, what the... Because they can't hear the clicking.
Now there's typing. He's probably in chat tango.
You said the TGS page just...
Yep.
Huh.
Because I follow the Twitter account. I know exactly when it goes live. I'm hopping on.
Yeah, I need to unlink that from me and link it to the TGS Twitter.
Yeah. I'm going there right now just to see what's on.
Same here.
I don't know if it ever goes off, but I know exactly when it turns on. Pardon us, folks. Pardon us, folks. We'll get to 18 here in a second.
Which, after coming off of 17, I don't know if I want to go into 18. It's streaming in 540.
Yeah, the Twitch sometimes does weird resolutions.
Well, no, I figured out a way to do HD streaming.
Oh. And now Glock's in the hangout.
Sorry guys, today was my dad and uncle's birthday, so we all went out and ate and stuff, then went to the beach.
You missed a decent episode of Kabuto.
Really?
Yeah, by some fucking miracle, you missed a decent episode.
Wow.
But it goes on to prove why we all hate the show. Because it's not focused on Tendo.
Okay. Glock, are you streaming on Twitch?
I don't think I am.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Someone's streaming on Twitch.
Yeah,
it's you.
It's not me.
I've been streaming this entire time, apparently. Oops. I thought I
No,
disconnected.
it just came back on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you somehow turn on XSplit?
Who, me?
Yes. It shouldn't have auto-streamed, though.
No, I was streaming and I guess I didn't disconnect it before I closed the computer.
Ah. So then when you opened it, it kicked right back on.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh. Yeah, we're about to go into 18.
Okay, hang on.
I'll sum up to you what's happened.
Alright, hold on.
Apparently, we're hopping into episode 18 of Kamen Rider Drake. DVD Hall probably did that just out of spite for the show. At least
Probably.
Why is everyone making fun of them? Wait, no, I shouldn't say that, should I?
Making fun of what? What? Who now? What the hell are you talking about?
Drake. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that because he does kind of come off as freaking... Yeah.
You ready for me to explain what happened in 17?
Yes, please.
Okay, you remember the cliffhanger from 16, correct? Zabi was about to try to grab Gon to use his leverage against Drake?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, he tried. Gon got away. Told Daisuke that she got attacked. Daisuke didn't believe her because he has to be the big dick this week. And
Yeah,
he's
of
that
course.
way for the rest of the episode.
Oh, great.
Until Gon's been captured by Zabi.
And then
Tendo
he
and
finally
Tempo...
quits being a dick.
Do what?
I said, and then he finally quits being a dick.
Yeah. She's like, oh, Gon got captured. Now I have to have a heart. Nintendo this week's like, oh, I'm going to be the nice guy this week. Since Daisuke's being a dick, I'm going to be the nice guy. And I'm going to be the nice guy to Gon. And he's being a nice guy.
Then, so... What?
And that episode wasn't focused around Tendo.
Yeah.
What?
It was more focused on Gon and the chick from the restaurant.
Of course it was.
And also, damn it, Kagami was boasting all about how he killed a worm, except not really.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know that yet.
I think the official counter was up to 13, the last we knew of.
Yeah, 13.
I mean, considering his situation, I can understand him, you know, boasting and gloating, saying, I killed a worm!
13 times in front of one person, though?
Never mind.
Exactly.
We only know it's 13 because she's kept count.
Really?
Yeah, she has kept count of this shit.
Oh my god.
He's trying to stop him because he's not like he's literally retelling the exact same story the exact same way every time.
And it's in the second he shuts up the first time about it, he starts right back from the beginning of it.
Yeah, and he's always like, not the boast. I mean, not the boast. Then he repeats the story for the 13th time. Like I said, this is about the first decent episode we've gotten of this damn show. By some fucking miracle.
Yeah.
And watch the next episode, it's just gonna crumble it all into pieces.
And in all honesty, if the past 16 had been just like this one, I would be fine with us continuing through it.
Yeah. It's just taking us 17 episodes to get to a decent fucking episode. Jesus. Yeah, well,
so, do we have any viewers?
Brandon's not here.
Really?
No.
Hang on, I'll tell her to come watch.
Tell her she missed a decent episode. And then I got okay. I thought the sound cut out for a second. Okay.
How do you
So
spell
like, there's
decent?
always some type of background noise going on.
How do you spell decent? It's D-E-C... Or no?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-E-C-N-T, yeah.
I don't have my usual spell check device called Echofon, so I can't check.
Yeah. Yeah.
You use Echofon as a spell check?
If I need something like right on the spot, then yes.
What is Echo Fun?
The
Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask. Nope. Never mind.
Twitter tracker.
yeah,
I see.
it was the old Twitter add-on for Firefox that doesn't exist anymore because they stopped supporting it. And I could not get it installed. So
I figured that out. Anyone that had it installed could still keep it.
Yeah.
Anyone that was going to look for it couldn't get it.
You can get an installer for it, but it doesn't work.
Because it's not compatible with Firefox anymore.
No, it was compatible with I guess just the installation of it, but it was compatible with the Firefox I was running up until I got the new laptop. And when I transferred it over here, I couldn't get it. But I guarantee you, it still works on the old one. Because it always worked.
Well, all that app technically is a API get app.
Yeah, it was nothing special.
So, I mean, as long as you had even a rudimentary version of it, it would still work.
Yeah.
Got it.
I just couldn't get it to install on Firefox, which just got fucking annoying after a while. I'm like, fine, I'll get TweetDeck. I need something for Twitter.
I don't really like TweetDeck because it's a resource hog, but it's good.
I like what you call it, a resource hog.
It is same with XSplit.
Yeah, but XSplit's far worse about it.
Oh yeah.
And it's also worse because you need resources to stream, and XSplit's like, I'm gonna use up resources trying to stream.
All the more reason why I'm trying to figure out if I can stream from Linux.
All the more reason why I'm going to figure out OBS.
Same here, but I mean, in the meantime.
Yeah. I will figure this son of a bitch out.
I think basically if you can adjust your mic, then you should be good.
Excuse me.
For the OBS broadcasting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for some reason it's picking up some noise off of yours.
Is it doing it right now?
No.
Okay. Because it may just be that.
It could just be your mic settings. Yeah. Like you've had to adjust 100 times.
Yeah. Because my mic loves to do that.
I have to adjust mine too if I go to use OBS.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Glock, I get to tell you about what happened in the Decade novel.
Oh, crap. Here we go.
Narutaki's a vampire.
I knew the silence was coming.
He's probably going to ask who. Because I don't think you were with us when we watched Decade.
A freaking vampire?
Yep.
I don't think he was with us when we watched Decade.
No. You'll meet him next week. But you see, Narutaki, nobody knows who he is. And we got an answer here, and he's a vampire.
Of course. Because vampires are always the solution.
But it's written by a new guy.
Oh, really?
Yep. Also, Nintendo beat beat Decade in the end with only a pair of chopsticks.
He had the same reaction as me. Wow.
Yes, Nintendo beat two riders with only a pair of chopsticks. I don't think they were hinting at the moment.
And as I said, at the moment too, when you walk the path of heaven, that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kabuto part of Decade visiting Kabuto's world can be summed up in that novel as this. Kabuto's so good, girl! He's the best around! That's pretty much how you can sum that part up.
Oh, this show.
Yeah.
But you got episode 18 queued up.
Yeah.
All right, then. Let's hope we end on a decent episode with episode 18 in 3, 2, 1, go.
It probably won't happen though.
No, probably not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh. Wait, uh-oh out of you? Dang.
Media player froze up. For
Dang.
Alright, I paused it. What time?
just go back to the
back
beginning.
to the 0-0.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or in the very beginning it like starts off with Japanese subtitles?
It does.
That's because that's part of the original broadcast.
Oh, okay.
That's why there's Japanese text in the opening. That's a part of the original opening.
I was about to say, this is the English?
That's probably like the previously on Kamen Rider Kabuto. I don't know. And I have to freeze on the kanji because I know what Kamen Rider looks like in kanji.
Yeah.
Anyway, we back ready?
Yeah.
Bingo.
Alright. Try again in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It like played for a second, then froze.
Yeah.
Really
Question.
weird. What?
Do you guys know any good like iPod apps, like iPod games?
Uh-uh.
The Transformers strategy game. And there's a Marvel Avengers game that connects to Avengers Alliance, and that's all I know.
I'm trying to think something interesting, like a shooting game or something. I don't know.
I have no experience on the App Store, so don't ask.
Okay, I've got to say this. That was actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, that was probably like the first fight scene I've actually cared about. Yes. Yes. Who the fuck else would kidnap her?
The president. Which, knowing the people that wrote this, they would probably write that.
Yeah. Yeah, she was with Gone when she got kidnapped. Yeah, to be just like tapped her shoulder and it's like, hi, punch in the gut. You're out. I'm gonna just go take her now. Like I've said, this has been the first decent episode of Kabuto.
My mind went straight to the gutter when she did that.
Bravo, good sir. Bravo.
It just popped in my head. I'm like, hold on.
That doesn't look that secure.
No, not really.
I mean, what's stopping him from summoning the Drake Sector and busting her out of there? It's where it usually is. I have to get my mouse back over here now. Is anyone hearing the same music I'm hearing right now for the episode?
Yeah.
I think so.
And Brandon, your comments all popped up at the same time, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, YouTube's commenting showing for us is a bit weird.
Bit weird?
Hence why I've got to fix the IRC chat on the site.
Yeah. Alright, I'll look for the Zek that's in the credits here. Not there.
What about Dungeon Hunter 4?
Never heard of it. Right there.
I see it.
See
Huh.
what?
There's something about Zect in the credits.
Hmm.
I'm assuming it's like for like certain character in Zect. I assume.
Must be.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a popular figure in Japan or something.
Zect's the name of the organization, so I have to assume it's like a accreditation for the actor or actress or whoever.
Sure.
You're dwelling on that.
Now it's bitter because of that.
Good to see Tendo's still himself. I mean, Lord forbid he actually attempt to be a nice guy all the time.
Seriously.
Oh, okay. Why can't he just break her out?
Seriously.
Or
I mean-
listen to Kabuto? Because up until now, he's apparently known everything that he's been talking about.
Yeah?
Okay, now, this is what I don't get. Drake has a gun.
Yeah.
Why is he engaging in fist-to-fist combat with Kabuto when he could just stand back and shoot him?
Because it wouldn't be as awesome of a fight.
I mean, with
Apparently.
Zabi, I could understand. But, like, right there, Drake's got the idea now. Shoot him while he's away from you.
So, Zabi and Drake are helping each other?
That's
Kinda.
because Zect is kidnapped gone, and Drake's kind of forced to. Because he's too
Wait.
stupid to attempt to break her out for some unknown reason we don't know about.
Wait, Zect has? Huh?
Yes. Gone. The chick, the daughter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Zect? Why did... What? Never mind. I am not even going to attempt.
I mean, it's not like he really chooses him. I mean, he has the thing that he connects to. Technically, it's just... This music sounds so familiar to me right now. I mean, it sounds like something I've heard before.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's the basic emotional tune.
No, like something completely away from this show. Like something on this side of the world.
Huh. I don't know then.
I know nothing. Wait, so you don't give a shit what the fuck the organization does as long as it, like, has some hidden meaning behind it that you may or may not know about? You been drinking the Kool-Aid, son?
Yep, he has.
No, he was just drinking straight vodka.
That did not make any sense.
What didn't make any sense?
Your comment?
Oh wait, I forget you're not from here. Never mind. It's a kind of an ongoing joke in our school.
Kagami's an idiot.
Yeah.
He tells them where to go, and Kagami's just completely oblivious to it.
Yeah.
Like always?
See what happens when you be too big of a dick? That's your Tendo, apparently. It's a little hard for him to cheer up, lady. Are they drinking alcohol? Because I swear it doesn't look like it.
It's possible. Ugh.
Oh. They seriously doing this? Well, I know what the twist is gonna be.
Same here.
Yeah. High picture of gone.
Now, when's he gonna realize?
Somebody knocks this up. So someone knocks him upside the head. Hey, stupid. Probably should check that armor pieces. What exactly are you going to do? I mean, that's cool and all, but...
She's gonna cook them food.
Okay.
She's going to nag them to death.
Oh. They're all gonna cook. Why? No, Tendo, now's not the time. Tendo, it's for the greater good. Thank you. Okay.
I'm not even gonna bother asking.
Yes, leave the keys out right in the middle of, right on the table where they could be stolen. Again, seriously, what was stopping him from blasting the door open?
Seriously.
As far as we know, nothing explosive was there. And well, we've resolved that issue very quickly. So, what, you made like 12 different miso soups?
11.
11. Let me guess, that restaurant Daisuke was at? Now it takes you now you realize it.
Wow.
No, it probably would have kicked in faster if he actually saw the picture.
I could have sworn he did, though.
No, it was opened only towards her. Okay, I seriously have heard this music before. I think it's a pop song.
It sounds more like soft jazz. No.
No, I think it's a pop song.
It doesn't sound like a pop song, though.
I was about to say, $10 shit, she's a worm.
Nope.
We're being attacked by one.
Oh. She gonna die? Oh, please tell me they're not gonna kill her off! Come on! We just met her! Oh, thank you. You know, if we really got to know these two characters, it'd be more touching, but it's not really touching.
Yeah.
And it's really not, especially since we were coming off an episode where he was kind of a complete dick to her.
Yeah.
Which made it even worse.
Where's the old Zabi? I like them better than this evil son of a bitch.
I gotta agree with you.
Yeah. It's too bad they had to shit on that character.
Well, he did kind of go nuts when he, when
Yeah, but he
Kabuto
was back to normal
right.
when Shadow was around. When Shadow was back around.
That is true.
And wait for it.
Hi, B.
Saw that one coming.
Yeah. Took you long enough to enter this fight.
So now we have a 3-way fight.
Yeah. Probably a tag team match when Kabuto decides to show up.
So
No.
Kabuto's going to.
Because the bee's kind of going after the
Worm, yeah.
worm
That's
too,
true.
so.
Why does he always steal the other guy's? He always steals it.
He didn't really steal that. He was
No, that one was Drake's battle that Zabee had to jump in on.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
I guess he gives two shits about Zek. Oh. I was about to say, I guess he gives two shits about Zek finding out who he is. But apparently not. Even though, who the fuck was he saying that to? Them? And they can see him?
Pretty much.
Now they're going to make it to where Drake decides who he's going to work with.
I think it's pretty obvious who he's going
That's
to work
already
with.
been decided.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
He's going to kick it into him.
Boom!
Oh!
I believe that's one of those
Oh!
catch moments.
Yeah. Oh, that was perfect.
She's still gonna do it, isn't she? Oh, no? Oh. Again, this would be more emotional if we actually knew him better. Ah, crap, I completely missed that one. I think we're about done with the episode. Yeah, we were about done with the episode. I'm sorry about that. I completely didn't see that.
I didn't either till just now.
Yeah. But how does remembering your past knock out everything of your present? That just seems like a weird amnesia to have. And now he gets a bike? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Scorpion and Sword decides to show up.
Who?
It's a sword.
Oh crap! Another rider. Should I get the feeling that he's gonna be a butthole too?
Wait, did he? Wait, he said the same stuff Tendo says!
Yeah.
Oh
Say-
God, no!
Say huh?
So
No!
we're fixing to have a duplicate Tendo.
No!
What?
No!
Oh crap. We're screwed. Wait, this is the last time we're doing Kabuto, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Brendan. We didn't see that comment. We're done with the episode now.
Bye bye, Kabuto. See you never.
I will say this. Those two episodes together probably have been the best we've done out of Kabuto.
Then again, that's not saying much.
No. And in light of what we just found out about the next episode, I don't want to go on. Because I already know that one's going to go downhill.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we have some decent episodes, and then we introduce Tendo 2.0. Fuck! So, yeah, I guess since we're ending off Kabuto, I guess we'll do some final thoughts about the show.
We all know our own final thoughts.
And some final analysis of the show, maybe?
The show sucked completely.
I wouldn't say completely. Because, I mean, let's face it, you didn't get to see it, but 17 wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
If the whole show was more like 17, I would watch it.
Yeah. I agree. If the past 16 episodes that we've watched were more like this little two-part arc, I would have been okay with it. It'd still have its problems, but I would have been okay with it.
It would have been more decade level.
Yeah.
Had problems, but still decent.
Yeah. Sorry. You can still listen back and watch the episodes then. That's why it's recorded. Yeah. Honestly, like the best things I liked about the show were, I guess, this little two-part arc, episode-wise. But outside that, the music, and I kind of like the design of the writers. But that was
I gotta agree with you on that.
yeah.
But yeah, as far as the story itself, outside of this little two-part arc, no.
Yeah. And it's definitely not helped by the fact that there's like really like a short list of characters that you can really get behind. I mean, there's Kiori for the most part because she's not pissing you off every week. Tendo's sister to some extent. That's because she does nothing except try to make Tendo look good.
And that's a hard job.
Yeah. Liked Gone. That's because she didn't piss me off every week when she got introduced.
Oh, come on. Tendo didn't do that.
Bullshit.
Kagami at points when he was not being absolutely rock dead stupid. And being used by Tendo to do whatever the fuck he wanted and being used as essentially just a way for Tendo to amuse himself. Other than that, I'm like, Zek chick, we didn't really get to know her that much. She was just kind of the Zek chick. Hey, these two episodes were the best we've had.
Yeah.
Honestly. These two episodes were the best we've had all season long in terms of this show.
Yeah, and that's not saying a lot.
But that's something. I can honestly say right now that I have found two episodes of Kabuto I like. So now it is in the same category as My Little Pony. In my book.
And don't ask, that's a long story there.
You see, it goes all the way back to when we first started this shit.
And someone's brain damaged idea of doing that as our first episode.
What?
The Milo Pony Friendship is Magic show.
Oh God.
And what continued his pursuit was when we did the rewind.
Yeah. Again, my idea, because I'm kind of stupid like that.
Season 2.
And then afterwards, I decided to go out on my own and try to find 2 episodes of this damn show that I can like. Because I'm a bit masochistic like that. And then I found 2 episodes.
I was about to say,
What, you gonna say something about me actually trying to going out and finding 2 episodes of My Little Pony that I like and saying I like 2 episodes from that show?
no, just trying to utterly torture us with those shows.
What? It's for their entertainment. Didn't you know by now that Anger is the #1 entertainer on the internet?
I guess so.
I am really, really getting close to suggesting something for a season, but I'm not sure if I want to suffer.
You'll have to tell me what it is off air, then. I'm trying to think, character-wise. See, the first to be, he was good until he shat on that character, and he just disappeared. That's like the short list of characters I can give a shit about.
Yeah.
And most of them are women in the show. I don't know if that says anything for the show, or for me. Just putting that out there. Anything else to say for Kabuto before we give like a final recommendation?
I don't really have anything, Glock.
You're really asking me that.
To be all official about it.
This is how we always do.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll start with final recommendations from me. Okay? Then you can go buck wild on the show.
Okay.
Dear God.
Okay. To sum it up, there are better writer shows out there. We have watched episodes of better writer shows on this show.
Yep.
Go watch them. Don't bother with the show. Just ignore it. If you want good Kabuto, go watch the Decade 2-parter. Because that, in my opinion, is probably the best probably better than most of what we've seen. It might be on par with the 2-parter we just watched. As far as I remember, I could probably say that. Other than that, just no. Just no. Nay on the show. Just nay. Tommy?
If, and I'm going to toss this big if out there, if there is more episodes like 17 and 18, yeah, go find them. But I gotta agree with Peace. Go watch Double if you want to get started on rider shows.
Go watch O's. Go watch Forze. Go watch Kuga. Go watch Agito. Hell, go watch Steno.
Basically anything besides this.
Yeah, this is kind of the bottom of the barrel in my opinion for a rider. This is the bottom. You can only go up from here, in my opinion. Except 5s. Then you're kind of going off to the side. Glock, fire away.
God.
Oh, some of the things I want to say about this show, I shouldn't say because this is on... Ugh!
I've taken off my headphones in case you yell.
Oh, he'll
I'm
yell.
expecting it at this point. We've all yelled about this show.
3, 2, 1. This show sucks! It is the stupidest show I have ever seen! And I have seen some stupid shows! For God's sakes, I watch freaking American Dad and Family Guy. This show is the worst show I've ever seen!
I can't believe I'm fixing to say this, but honestly, the two shows you mentioned there are better than this.
Exactly. That's why I said, yeah.
And I can't believe I said that. But yeah.
Although the true question is it better or worse than the worst show we've ever had on here?
Better.
Kabuto is better than Workaholics?
And Jersey Shore.
Really?
I could
You would go that far?
I could actually sit through all of Kabuto. Them two shows, no. I have tossed around the idea of possibly doing a rewind just to help spread the pain, and I can't pull myself to do it.
Yeah, I can't. That's like a trinity of shit, in my opinion. So I'm like, I don't want to touch any of that. No.
Kabuto would go on, if I had to rank it in a worst 5, Kabuto would go in that list. But it would not be 1 or 2.
I think I would exclude those two shows from those 2 episodes from the show entirely. Just on the sole basis that they were actually good. Ish.
Now, I mean, there could be more. I don't want to sit here and go through the rest of them to try to find them.
Yeah. And we know that Kabuto gets worse from here.
Uh-huh.
We all know that at a certain point, Kabuto hits rock and hits bottom again. It's just between now and then, does it actually get good?
And I guess since we're not going to hit it, if you want to go ahead and tell them which episode to be looking at, go for it.
I don't even remember the episode anymore. Hang on. I have to dig back through.
I'm wanting to say it was in the either 20s or 30s.
I'm gonna say it's the 30s.
I'm just gonna say this now. My show is gonna be better than all of your shows.
Doubt it.
Really? You doubt it? One of the most popular shows of its time. You doubt it?
Just because it was
I'm talking about the original, not the crappy version that Peace hates, that I know sucks.
Oh, is that
But
cool?
great job for giving it away. But yes,
I don't care to say it. We watched it on the show. We know what kind of a crap that is.
Yeah. And it won't quite matter if people can guess it. I mean, I'm sure people can guess your pick for next season, Tommy. Because we've talked about it.
Well,
It should be set up.
yeah, I mean, none of us have really hid what our season picks are.
Yeah.
is that me?
It was episode 34. is when shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
And if you think like those 2 episodes from a couple weeks ago broke me, I'm pretty sure that the week we had to watch these 2 episodes probably would have broke me worse.
Oh, God.
I say probably.
Oh, God.
If we made it that far.
We wouldn't have made it that far.
So...
It would have been a snowball's chance in hell that we would have made it that far.
Yeah. Too bad we don't get to see the brokenness that Kabuto truly becomes later on.
I'm kind of fine with that.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, but Tenno's kind of a broken character in terms of power. He kind of is. Nobody's winning in a fight against him after a certain point. But with no recommendations all around for Kabuto, the question becomes now, is there something better? Well, we're gonna dive into a bit of a divided writer show. You see,
You're gonna before you start, you're gonna have to explain what I've really missed of this show, because yeah. Like, go ahead. Go ahead and
Of which show?
the show that we're going to put into this instead of Kabuto.
Oh, you'll get the time to catch up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna have an extended episode next week.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we're gonna hop with the 10th anniversary Heisei Rider Show, Kamen Rider Decade. And because we've done 2 episodes before on it, and since it's been quite some time since we've hit Decade, we have decided we are going to combine what we watched in those 2 episodes along with an episode to finish out an arc. So next week on TGSR, we're not just watching 2 episodes a decade. We're not just watching 4 episodes a decade. We're watching 5 episodes a decade, 4 of which we've covered on the show before as a catch up to all those new, and a 5th to finish out the 2-part arc that carries through episode 4, and so we can then move on and have an arc per week with Decade up until the end.
So we'll be looking at approximately a 3-hour show next week.
Yeah. So get you some sleep early, because we gonna be doing that for quite some time. Oh. And Glock, you get to experience your first Final Form ride.
Do what?
You get to experience your first Final Form ride.
Should I be scared?
No.
Okay. As long as I don't have to be scared, I'm fine. I don't want to be scared.
But yeah, because Kabuto kind of broke us all, we're moving on to a more consistently kind of bad show. And
I think with that one, though, from what we hit, and it's okay for me to say it, the problems we were more having out of that show was lack of explanation.
which is kind of a carryover through a lot of the series. And there's one point that I won't get into here that I swear more people should hold against the show, because they don't touch it at all by the end of it.
I mean, I guess lack of information we can muddle through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I foresee us getting a little ticked at Decade over time.
Yeah. Especially now, this will be my second time going through the whole thing. And I'm going through it with a lot of knowledge about Heisei era writers now from their original shows. So I'm sure I'm going to get pissed off at a couple of them. I know I'll get pissed off at the Agito one for the bullshit it pulls.
Oh god.
Because what they do is just, what? I don't quite get what they're going for, but what? Anyway, yeah. 5 episodes we're watching next week as a catch-up for Kamen Rider Decade. But that also means that our usual finale for what we were planning is changing as well. And thankfully, at least half that movie is going to be good.
We do need to do some side work on when we get done, though.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we get to have all sorts of fun for the rest of the series. Anyway, that'll wrap it up this week for
Rampant Epsilon.
Tommy Gun 2442.
I'm Facebook2448 saying good night, everybody, and we'll see you on the next round for an extended episode of Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks on our site, tgstgsr.dynDNS.org. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Our Twitter account is at TGSRiftTracks, and on Facebook you can find us at facebook.com/TGSRiftTracks. Don't forget we're listed on YouTube. You can find us at youtube.com/user/TGSRiftTracks. Over the next week you will see a update to the site, which we're currently in the process of working on. If you would like to take place in the beta of it, hit me up on the site and I'll get you involved in it. Till next time.